He was massive. With three simple words, Ingrid Bergman unlocked a confession that was never meant to be casual. It wasn't about size alone. It was about a presence that could silence a room, a force that carried weight beyond the physical. In her memoir, the legendary actress poured layers of admiration, awe, and vulnerability into that one phrase. But to understand why it mattered and what it revealed about both her and Gregory Peck, you first have to step back, because Ingrid Bergman's story was never ordinary. It was a life carved by tragedy, scandal, and brilliance, stitched together by choices that both shocked and inspired the world. Her beginning was far from glamorous. Born in Stockholm in 1915, Ingrid Bergman's childhood collapsed under the sky, uncertain yet burning with something she couldn't name. She was shuffled between relatives, but when she stepped onto a stage, the timidness dissolved. The Royal Dramatic Theatre School in Stockholm became her escape hatch. It was the same stage where Greta Garbo had once trained. Ingrid entered those doors not as a star, but as a girl with grief in her pocket and determination in her veins. Her performances revealed something unusual, an honesty that didn't feel rehearsed. Critics noticed, Sweden noticed, and soon so did Hollywood. Alfred Hitchcock soon came calling, placing her in Notorious beside Cary Grant, where espionage mixed with forbidden passion. Every scene dripped with tension. Every glance between her and Grant suggested danger disguised as desire. Her rise was rapid. Her name was everywhere. But fame has a cruel cost, and Ingrid Bergman was about to pay it. At the height of her career, when she could have coasted on glamorous roles and awards, Ingrid chose chaos. She crossed oceans, both literally and personally. She sought out Roberto Rossellini, the Italian filmmaker, known for gritty, revolutionary stories that stripped away Hollywood gloss. What began as professional admiration quickly turned into something more dangerous. Their affair ignited in the late 1940s, while Ingrid was still married to Swedish neurosurgeon Peter Lindström. Hollywood and the world reacted with outrage. For a star whose image was purity and sincerity, this was betrayal on a public stage. American senators condemned her. Newspapers branded her immoral. To many, her career seemed over. Yet Ingrid didn't flinch. With Rossellini, she starred in films like Stromboli and Europa 51. They weren't commercial hits, but critics later recognized them as groundbreaking. The films weren't about glamour. They were about survival, morality, despair. It was raw art, and Ingrid threw herself into it, even as her reputation crumbled. Still, unveiling something raw. Physically, yes, Peck was towering, broad-shouldered, the image of classic Hollywood masculinity. But Ingrid emphasized something deeper. He didn't just walk into a room, he occupied it. His silence could drown out voices. His gaze demanded truth. You couldn't lie to him, she admitted. His presence stripped away pretense, leaving honesty exposed. On set, she confessed to moments where his aura consumed her so completely that she forgot her lines. Not out of nervousness, but because she felt transported. It wasn't lust, it was reverence. A recognition that she was in the presence of someone timeless. She admired his humility in an industry that thrived on vanity. While others fought for attention, Peck carried himself with quiet dignity, a man who believed in camera no script could prepare her for. In the early 1970s, while performing in The Constant Wife in London, Ingrid noticed a hard lump under her breast. Doctors confirmed what she feared. Surgery followed. Quietly, she began her battle with cancer. But retreat was never her style. She returned to work, pouring her fragility into roles like Autumn Sonata, a film that mirrored her own struggles with pain, family, and mortality.